This is your word ladder for today. Let's look at our first ladder. Please put your name at the top. Today we will read the clues and then write the words, starting at the bottom and climbing to the top. Today we will work with animal enemies. And we have some examples of that. We've got a lion and a mouse, a bunny and a dog, and a cat and a bird. Let's look at the bottom of our ladder. It says dog. Our first clue is a small round spot. Change the last letter. So the D will come up, the O will come up, and this letter here will change. It will no longer be a G. We will have to change it to something to make a small round spot. Our next clue, a flower can be planted in this. Change the first letter. So we'll change this one, but the last two letters will just plop up. Our next clue, a sudden loud noise. Change the last letter. Our next clue, the opposite of bottom. Change the first letter. Our next clue, to touch lightly. Change the vowel. The vowel will be our center letter. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Our next clue, a baseball player wears this on his head. Change the first letter. And our last clue, a pet that dogs like to chase. Change the last letter. Let's look at our next word ladder. This one is all about air travel. It looks like we have some luggage or bags, and it looks like we might have an airport with a plane taking off. Let's look at our bottom. It says plane, pull-ain. The A is saying A because the E is making him. Remember, the E is being bossy and making the A say his name. A, pull-ain. Our first clue says, an idea about how to do something. Take away the last letter. So all of our letters will just move up except our last letter, and that will change the word from plane to plan. Plan. Our next clue is a pot used for cooking. Take away one letter. It doesn't tell you where to take the letter away. It just tells us that you're going to need to take one of them. Our next clue says, something you write with. Change the vowel. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Our next clue says, more than one man. Change the first letter. Our next one, it says the past tense of meet. So I blank a new friend today. And it's the past tense, so it already happened. I, a new friend today. Change the last letter. And our last clue, a plane that flies very fast. Change the first letter. When you have filled in all of your ladder spots and your name is at the top, you may turn it in.